Hey guys, it's Kelly Ann, and today, so we're gonna do another stitch with me for this week. Cassie and I did record a video, but Skype was having issues saving itself, so I could only get part of the video. I may still put it up if I can figure out to get how to get the rest of it off from Skype. Maybe it'll go up next week instead. But anyways, I wanted to get a video for you guys out. So I picked up Needles Dance from Summer House Stitchworks, Ink Circles, and Hands-On Design. I did initially get the full kit with the blue fabric. It was really stiff, really hard to work with. So I changed it. This is, ooh, I don't remember the count, and I don't have the fabric sticker anymore, do I? No. I do know that it is on Spice. I believe it's a 32 count, but it's a linen. It's not Lugana, but it's really, really pretty. I really like the colors on here, so you can already see the pink and the blue. And then these are the other colors. It's gonna look really, really nice. So, all right. This is gonna be kind of hard because my pattern is in a not so easy place to see right over here for me. But yeah, so re-recorded. We talked about some of our favorite podcasts, and we did all that jazz for you guys. And Skype is being a poo-poo head. I've tried for, Cassie can correct me down in the comments below. I've tried for like 3 days to get it to save the whole thing. 3 days. I've even been trying to do like screen recordings, but it gets to a certain spot and then it just like freezes. And so, anyways, trying to figure that out for you guys. If I can get what we've already recorded to work at some point, like I said, that'll go up next week. If not, maybe Cassie will be able to record again sometime this next weekend, and maybe, you know, I can move one of the other videos around or something, and because it was really good. We talked about several things. We talked about some of our favorite like shows that we're currently watching on Netflix that has to do with like murder and all that kind of stuff. She was telling me about that new Netflix show Ratchet, which I've actually started, and now I'm on episode 6. So I can recommend. It is pretty cringy. She was right. It is pretty cringy. But it's also really good. So if you like American Horror Story, you would like it. There's a lot of American Horror Story actors and actresses in it, and it's along the same lines, you know, like kind of unexpected stuff, expected stuff, a little bit gory, a little bit inappropriate, a little time travel-y. And I was looking it up. So Nurse Ratched, I thought it was maybe kind of based off of a real person. No, it's based off of the nurse in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That is a movie that I have always wanted to see. It's actually in my queue to watch. But I just haven't yet. So I'm going to have to watch that. But it's the nurse from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. So it's like an expansion of her character, which is kind of cool. So there's that. But yeah, we'll see what we can do. Because we had been talking for the last few months of making our own little like mini series where we would do something like that like once or twice a month. So it's going to be kind of like a preview of what we'd been talking about for a while, and Skype just wants to play hardball. I don't know why. It's being a poo-poo head. That's all I can say. So, my new to me couch got brought to me today. So in tomorrow's video, there will be a slight change of scenery. God, I really hope this border lines up eventually. When that time comes. Because all this in and out really makes me nervous. This isn't the best fabric for me to do a stitch with me. My face is too far away from it, and since it's not an even weave, it's making it a little bit more difficult to see, especially since it's a darker fabric. I wish I would think of some of these things before. But I was trying to scramble a little bit. I was like, oh no, I need to figure something out. So we're on my lunch break. So this one probably most likely will be a little bit shorter than the other ones. I know I said that last time, but this one might actually be a little bit shorter than the others because I'm a little pressed for time today. But that's okay. Any stitching time is good stitching time. And I didn't want any of the projects to repeat. I don't know why I'm being kind of a little retentive about that, but I just think it's more interesting for them to all be different, and then more of my whips get some attention. So, you know, but I was like, oh, would fabric be too sparkly? Would fabric be too dark? I overthink everything way too much sometimes, so. I added some fruit punch flavoring to my water. I love that stuff. It's so good. From Kroger. One of my favorite flavors is fruit punch, and they were out of it for the longest time at the beginning of the year, and they finally have it back in stock. But whenever I go, about every other month, I get about 3 of them. 3 to 4 of them, because I mean, I only buy them every once in a while, but just to make sure that I don't run out of them, because it is my favorite. And I use them almost daily for my electrolytes, my collagen, sometimes just to put in my water. So I drink over a gallon for sure a day. Oh, missed it. There it is. I drink over a gallon a day, usually. But the last few days, there's a little random fabric hair. See if I can tack it down with this thread. Kind of worked. Lost my train of thought. But the last few days, I've been really bad about my water. Like, I need Cassie to get on to me. Yesterday, I barely hit half a gallon, which is 64 ounces. So I'm like feeling it too. So I've got to get back on it. So sometimes if I've gone a few days, because I've gone about 2 days with just not drinking the amount of water that I want to. Sometimes I'll sweeten up one of my waters a little bit by putting flavoring in it. because then I get like, there's a little bit of salt in this. There's a little bit of sodium. So, actually it says 0, but it tastes salty. But I think it's because of like the citric acid and stuff. But it makes you want to drink more water. So I'll have a flavored one, which will then like make me crave drinking regular water. So it kind of like kicks my interest back up into drinking water, and I get back on my little bandwagon. I'm never off of drinking all my water though for like more than 2 days. Maybe 3. But I usually talk sense back into myself pretty quickly. So I'm like, what are you doing? Gonna get dehydrated, girl. Drink your water. So I really like this pattern. It's so pretty. And it's just so fun. It's like, a mixture of sewing stuff and outdoorsy garden look. I need to really mark my pattern before I get too carried away and I have no idea where I am. But it's such a nice pattern. And it's a pretty refined palette. It looks good on light and dark. That's why I went with, there's part of the pattern on there, but I mean, really simple color palette. It's just, I don't know, it's just gorgeous, you guys. I love it. I love it a lot. That's for sure. All right. I'm about to have to switch colors. I think I might actually start on the hill right here. Maybe. I don't know. What should I do, guys? Like you're gonna be able to tell me before I enact, but you never know. Maybe YouTube will come out with that technology one day. Not on a live stream. Ooh. Oof. So sorry about that. Oh man, I hope these match up. So badly. So I did my nails yesterday, right? Hollow Taco. I love majority of the products. There are a couple ones that I got and they weren't really for me, and my friend bought them from me because she loves them. She loved them and didn't have them. So she discount bought them from me because I only used them like once or twice and realized these ones aren't for me. And anyways, I have a few new colors coming in. I didn't check to see when they were being delivered. So I did my nails yesterday. I'm not the best, but I'm also not the worst. I'm getting better every time. And so part of me wants to already take all this off whenever the new stuff comes and do something different. Or take off like a nail or two and do something different on like 2 nails or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But this is One Coat Black. One of the unicorn skin toppers. It's the purple, blue, and pink one. I don't remember what the name is. That one was called Cosmic or something. And then the Scattered Hollow with super glossy top coat. If you watch Simply Nailogical, you might have heard of the brand. So, I don't know. My nails may be different next week because I may want to play. And yesterday would have been the perfect day. I should have left them plain because then I could have played today. But I may take this off and play later. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Feels wasteful, but also, has anybody ever made it to the bottom of a nail polish bottle that doesn't work in a nail salon? I mean, unless you just have like, I have one time, and it was a nail polish from MAC, and it was like a vampire maroon color. Does MAC still make their nail polishes? Because that was my favorite color of all times. I did one time run out of it, and I bought another bottle, and I do not have it anymore. It got really old, so I think I chunked it. But I don't know if they still make it, but that was my favorite color. So I would love to find another color similar to that. It was like a vampy red, so it was like a darker maroon color, but kind of had a little bit of a brown tone to it, but also didn't have a brown tone to it. I don't know. I can't describe it. It was one of my favorite colors. I actually used to take it to the nail salon with me, and Jade would paint my nails in my own polish because, well, one, I'm not the best. I'm getting better. But back then, I definitely couldn't do it myself. And these only look good because I clean them up. I take a lot of time to clean them up afterwards with a little paintbrush and fingernail polish remover. But before, they look like a toddler did them. You can kind of see I missed some on the side. I was in a rush. But it looks like a 4-year-old played in her mom's makeup, which I used to do sometimes, so maybe that's where I got it. But anyways, I've never made it through another nail polish ever, but I think some of these from Holo Taco I actually would be able to, because I finally really like doing my nails. Her products are just really good and fun. I mean, who doesn't want a full rainbow on their nails at all time? It's really great. So happy. You know, like that annoying Pharrell song. Does anybody else get mildly annoyed by that song because they overplayed it? Or is that just me? Because it's very possible that's just me. I liked it whenever it first came out, and then just too much radio time. There's way too much radio time. All right. What is the circles? Chai. I'm going to add a new color in here. That's going to be gorgeous on there, right? Pretty, so pretty, so pretty. I'll try to, I might only be able to get one strand of this in, and then I'm going to have to call it, but short and sweet, right? I'm excited about the new couch. It's really funny. I sent a photo to Amanda. Hi, Amanda. I sent a photo to Amanda. She watches my videos, and she's also a stitcher. I think I got her into stitching. I can't really remember. But we've known each other since junior high, possibly middle school, but I know for sure junior high. And anyways, she was like, about the couch, she was like, there's so much room. I see more tile than usual. Is it smaller? It's the same length. So the couch is, oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. The couch is the same length as my old one, but it is not as deep. The other one was a super, super deep cushion, like you sank into it, all down feather pillows. It was really nice, but there was a broken spot. It smelled like whenever Potter was having his trials and tribulations a couple years ago, which I used to talk about that in my videos back in the day. But he had some anxiety issues, which led to a couple of behavioral issues for a little bit. And the couch was one of his areas to mark, which was not fun for mommy, but it is what it is. But I think is it being delivered right now? How fun would that be? I feel like they're outside of my house. Yeah, my battery's low. I can't do live view. I can't do live view because my battery's too low. That stinks. I just got a delivery. That's exciting. Anyways, and I was like, yeah, it is not as wide. So it is a little bit smaller. So I do have more living room space by about 18 inches. Because you can see a whole extra tile. And my tiles are 18 by 18. So that's kind of cool, I think. It's kind of neat. And I've been thinking about getting a rug for in here. I have an idea of what I want. But, hi, buddy. Hi. Hey, come here. Come here. Let's find a way for you to be able to say hello. Do you want to? Come here. Come here. You want to say hello? Say hello. His little whiskers. I'm trying. It's not working. It's not working. He feels weird about the new couch. It's still really like cushy and soft, so it's leather. But it definitely has a different feel than what he's used to. Oh, I just got Potter hair all over my project. Look at that. Dang. It's okay. But every time he just like comes and like sits by it and looks a little confused. He definitely doesn't fit on it as well as the other one because it is not as wide and he's a larger cat. So, there's a little bit less room for him to spread out, but he'll get used to it. He'll figure it out. It'll be fine. I really like these colors on this. This pops like so beautifully, and I haven't worked on this. I think I restarted this at the beginning of this year, but it's been since like January or February maybe. I really do like this piece. I'm excited for this weekend. So last night we went to the grocery store, Tracy and I did, and we got the food that I needed to pick up for this weekend and for myself. So I picked up some steaks for this weekend for me and Tracy. I also picked up cheese for the eggs. I had to get eggs for today and this weekend because I was like out, and I'm hoping that I will have enough to go through next week too, and not have to go to the grocery store again until payday, which would be really nice. We went and got our shirts for the tie-dyeing. So ran a couple of errands. Majority of the house is clean and ready to go. I just have a few more things that I would like to do. I mean, it is at the point it is totally acceptable for company. But there's a few things that I want to do. I also finally told my dad about a lamp that I have that's broken, and I haven't been able to use it since last Christmas, maybe last October, honestly. And he said that he can fix it. So he's going to bring his tools to fix it up here next week for my birthday, and he's going to fix my lamp. Well, really, it's his old lamp. It was in my parents' living room my whole life, and my dad was like rearranging some stuff, didn't have room for it anymore, and I am enamored with it because, you know, it's 70s, 60s, 70s style, and that's my true aesthetic. And so I was like, hey, can you fix this? Like, basically the cord is, it's been replaced before, he said, but the cord, so actually that lamp may be older than the 60s or the 70s. It may be actually from like the 50s or something, but he had replaced it before, he said, but the cord that he put on it was a clear cord, and now it's like yellowed because like the plastic from back in the day, you know, yellowed and all that. And the plug, the plastic coating on the cord that leads to the plug just snapped. And so you can actually see like the exposed wire. So I unplugged it immediately whenever that happened. And I was like, do not use. And the cord has been wrapped around the lamp for the last year. And I have just forgotten to ask my dad if he could fix it. And if not, could he help me find somebody who could? And I remember to ask today because moving the couch and stuff made it easier to get to the lamp. And I was like, oh yeah, ask Dad, can he fix the lamp? And so, yeah, bud, what's wrong? He's like, you're not talking to me or cuddling with me. Oh, y'all should see him. He's being super, super sweet. Maybe I'll flip the camera around in a second because I knew I was going to try and finish this strand, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. My lunch break is almost over, you guys. I've got to get back to my desk. But he's being super sweet and cuddly, so I might flip around the camera for a minute so y'all can say hi to Potter. But anyways, he said remind me next week and I'll bring my tools and we'll fix it. He was like, we just got to go get a cord and I can change that real easy. I was like, yes. Amazing. I wish I knew how to do things like that. I need him to, I'm excited because he fixed a different one for me a while back. Set up differently. Oh, well, he just left, so never mind. I took too long. He fixed a different one for me a while back, but he had it at his house, so I didn't get to watch him do it. So this time I'll get to watch him do it. So maybe I'll learn how to do something like that myself. it takes special tools, but it's cool to like learn how to, you know, like fix something new, do something new. I think I want more skills like that. Like home repair. I can do certain things, but there's some stuff that I don't know how to do it, and I would love to know more about how to do it. So I'm gonna have to be very observant next week whenever he's doing it. Maybe I can help. I have to go one more. Yes. So beautiful. I am truly, poop. I'm truly loving this. Why have I not gotten this back out? It's because most of this year I gave myself like themes and like parameters, and I don't know why I do that to myself. I should stitch on what I want when I want, you know? But I give myself parameters of like, you know, like themes of things that I'm interested in stitching on at the time. But it's okay, you know, if that opinion changes. I think I'm just going to put this grouping of 6 and then call it a day. But I really am enjoying making these. So this definitely is going to be a permanent type thing on my channel. I just don't know the frequency yet. So I don't want to make promises. I hate making promises that I can't deliver. I really, really, really do. So but these colors, gosh. So pretty. I moved the oh, not too bad. I looked down and I noticed like the pattern was slowly creeping over, so that way I could see it better, and I was, oh no. It's my working copy, so I think I'm gonna have to call it a day right here. But I think he's in eye shot, so that's where I'm gonna leave off. Hey bud, say hi to everyone. All right, that's enough, he says. All right, so we're gonna call it a day for this stitch with me. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know it's kind of like last minute and impromptu, but I enjoyed filming it for you guys. Potter loves to say hi to you guys and all of that. So we will see y'all in the next video. Bye.